What is up? We are live. Let's go. We are double live. We are here for the Streamer Battle 2025 with you guys on my team. You guys can join. Link in the description. And I have just started my very first game. We have brought the bishop out. We've traded for this knight, doubled these pawns. Let's play a 4. And we should have an advantage in this line, particularly because my opponent thought it was a Rossalimo with knight f3 and then bishop b5 in trade. Only I never played knight f3 and I was able to achieve f4 in one go and then knight f3. So it should be a pretty nice position. I'll castle short even. No serious advantage castling long. I think... Well, okay. I mean, there's a number of reasonable things I can do. e5 followed by knight e4. At some moment, would probably make sense. Queen e1 or queen d2. I can go here. There's just nowhere really to go. Nowhere really to go. I'll play the solid queen d2 then while I think about things. So that the rook can come out. Not sure what they're going to do. So bishop g4, I can hit back with the e5. What's up, Chris Dubé? Alright, interesting position. Can we outplay this person who's probably a strong player from another team? So the streamer battle, I haven't even explained. Yes, so there's like 11 streamers that got approved for this. I had to email Lee Chess and everything. I am one of them. And a lot of people in the Gambit Chad's Discord server, fans of mine, etc., are here on Team Gambit Chad. C4, I would answer with D4. Let's play B3. Let's play this solidly. Are they going to play B5? Do they really, really want this? Let's see. The bishop is nice. I feel a little bit misplaced. And so, yes, the team with the highest sum of the top 20 scores wins. It's funny, my blitz rating is actually, you can see it's 24-16. Alright, a5, I'll just play a4. Just locking this all down. Beautiful structure here. Pawns all defend each other. Light squares with a dark square bishop. No b5, no c4. No nonsense. My opponent is now struggling to come up with an idea as I just make easy moves. For once we are up on time, even though I spent part of this stream. Let's just play simple stuff like king h1. Getting off of this the dark square one. Diagonal. Even though I spent the beginning of this game setting up the stream. At some moment, when I feel like it, I'll play e5, but I hand them this square, even though I want this square, and then potentially others. Potentially others. Okay, I mean, they're asking for knight e5. Might as well just do it. Knight g5 I could play, and I would get this. Okay, knight e5. Where are you going? Probably somewhere else. Right? If not for e5 and knight e4, there's no super sensible option. Are you coming this way? Maybe. Queen f2 and transfer that direction. Queen f2, bishop d6. Might just even come back knight f3. Alright, I think this is annoying. I think this pin might be annoying. It's not a pin, though. The queen is defending. My opponent is low on time, but it's 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2. There's an increment. So they're trying to trade a lot of pieces, which I didn't really want. Let's make things tricky on them by not trading off for their knight. Maybe it will have a difficult time finding a square. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to not make some trades. Ooh, okay, okay. They got a little impatient, and they broke with b5. Do I sacrifice? That's the big question right now. I think first I play e5, drag this over here. Potentially a5 is just hanging when I do this. Alright, we're going for it. Now I feel like I have rook a4. Maybe I should have just played rook a4 last turn to set this up. Ah, they were not confident. We should be able to win this pawn now that it's pinned. Oh, I had d5. Oh, no, wait. Now, yeah, I got it. Where is the actual finisher? Yeah, they have that, don't they? Let's trade the queens. This is a long game. A long-lasting one. It'll all be worth it. Although it, you know, it's an arena, so it sets you back. But we finally got him. We finally did. Whew. Whew. An exhausting one. But we got him. Okay, okay. Okay, we started out with a win. Hopefully my teammates have played multiple games. Although I'm getting high-rated opponents. But let's go, let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. what I want to do, actually, I didn't even have a moment to spare, but I wanted to put that in the description. So there's this tricky line with d4. Let's give it a shot. Give it a shot. Knight takes d4 is actually a mistake. Is a mistake. Let me do something here. Studio. Knight takes d4. Now we have the opportunity to go f5 right away, I think. Play it really quickly. I hope it's right. I think now knight takes f5. I just have g4 and f7. Oh, yeah. No, it's a fun little gambit. I mean, it shouldn't really be a gambit. C takes d4, knight b5, and we take it back. But knight takes d4, yeah, it's actually a very bad move. Bishop e3. Now I'm attacking it several times. If knight c6, knight b5, hit d6, right? You play d6, and then so with the file open, the d6 pawn becomes very weak. Otherwise, you take f3, queen takes, and then f5 comes too fast. Right, so here, whether you were taking with the bishop or the knight, then g4, I hit f7, and you lose. Live. Edit title and description. Join now. So you guys can join. Here, you need this link, and you need the link to the Gambit Chads team. Bang. Alright, link in description on YouTube for y'all to join. Great. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's keep racking up these wins. Thank you so much, Inspire Quest. Alright, let's play one of our gambits. Grafe Banco Gambit. First gambit. Alright. We didn't get d5. That's okay. This line is actually also quite good. e3. So we could play e5. Let's... I was thinking I'm just going to take it. Alright, yeah, let's just take it. I'd like to make the bishop move again, but I actually didn't know how to spend time there. It's fine. Here, do I play b5, bishop b7, or should I first play this move, maybe? Yeah, my pawn on a6 is very useful, actually. Knights and bishops would bother me here, like the knight with the queen trade, you know, come there. But very useful, very useful. I was going to dodge this, honestly. Queen c7. Is that crazy? I mean, their queen is totally fine too. Bishop d6 is sensible. Let's play queen c7. I don't know, rook can eventually come to c1, but my knight's going to come to c6. Well, depending on what they do. If their bishop stays here, then I'll play b5, bishop b7. And enjoy all my tempi. If their bishop moves, maybe knight c6 is better with the rook coming to c1 at some moment. 1500 nice. It's a Horror Ravioli, Nico Kaneko, Islamic Reels, Chris Dubé, Inspire Quest. Queen b3. Okay. Well, yeah, let me play knight c6, knight a5. Let me also pop out the Twitch chat, because I see there's been some messages. Okay, wait. I kind of have a lot to do to set this up, but we've got to keep winning games. Alright, so the bishop retreats, and we're just going to tempo this queen. Queen only coming out to b3, there's nothing there. My queen covered anything she could attack, really. Should I play for b5? I just need this not hanging. So, like, rook d8 or rook c8, for instance. I mean, I could also just move, castle. That's probably like the best way to defend my rook, right? In fact, bishop d6. Now let's come here, because the queen coming to h4 could be effective. I was going to say bishop d6 to play e4 to try and win h2, but I can't really make that happen. Queen coming to h4, I would just go here, attacking her. Or I'd go, you know, really anywhere. Let me think. So what if I... No, because they can take it. It's always check. b5, queen h4, knight somewhere. Queen g3. I don't want to help them. Alright, let's play something like rook d8. Targeting this bishop potentially is a little loose. No, if you want to play queen h4, you can play it. Maybe I'm not going to help you. Knight e4 now. Aha, wait. No. Careful. Close to winning, but not quite winning. Because the queen can come back to c2. Okay, whatever. I'll just do something like takes. Yeah, so they can play queen c2. I wanted to play e4, hitting the knight and hitting here, but it's not quite winning. Here, right? Queen c2 is forced, or else you lose your bishop. Now, should I play e4? They play e4 themselves. Knight d4. Knight takes d4. This might be very good for me now. Takes, I take the bishop and take here. Although I'm way down on time. But this... Now we're winning. They missed this. I don't need to take that. It is stuck. It is trapped. Actually, wait. I was going to get pinned, right? I was going to get pinned. How do I get through here? Maybe... This is probably a poor decision, but a decision nonetheless. I want to just get through, but now I've made the dark squares actually really dangerous. I don't know why I played this way. There's no real way through, as I understand it. I'm just going to come in rook c2 if I can. Queen d1, queen d3. Still no... I'm taking away any squares that queen really has. And I want just queen e2 to come in there, force the trade. There we go. Queen g1 is suicide. I just got queen f3 check. No, I mean, there were other ways to win, but this is as good as any. They're tied down to f2 as well. Just gonna come right in. I'm gonna come all the way to b3 and take this pawn. No, so this was actually not bad. No, not bad by Mr. William. Not bad at all. Yeah, no, I mean, it was dangerous. The fact that I opened this up, like if the queen can get in front of the bishop here, then okay, I'd be dealing with a number of problems with all this. But Twitch chat. Let me pop this out so I can talk to all y'all. Alright. We gotta win this streamer battle. I actually don't know what the standings are. My opponent berserked against me. I'm not gonna berserk. I'm not gonna risk my streak. Let's play Von Poppy Gambit. Oh, Caro? No worries. I got a Gambit against that too. Let's go. Let's go. Von Hennig on the board in the Streamer Battle 2025. You don't want to take on on F3? That's fine. I'll take on E4. I'll take on F7. All right, bet you're thinking now. Knight D6 was a very smart move very quickly. G6. Interesting. The thing about them berserking is I think they actually also will lose their increment, if I'm not mistaken. So it's actually a very serious disadvantage. I have 3 plus 2. They have 90 plus 0 in terms of seconds. All right, H3. G6 instead of G6 and E5. It's like my opponent was prepared against me. No, but is this any good? Takes, check, knight f2. Because I could throw something in here. But then I'd make the king step off of this pin. Bishop g5, bishop e7. So let's... Yeah, okay, what do you got? What do you got? Check, I played knight f2, so I guard g4. You don't have queen takes g4 then. Which would be my main concern. Otherwise, let's continue. I mean, are they a genius or are they just making moves quickly? They're just making moves quickly now. Because the opening, I know they played the absolute best line through knight d6. I didn't know g6. But now I took a piece. That wasn't even the piece I needed to take back. This was. Now, okay, well, what they want is rook e8, bishop e3, and then takes. And then other rook comes to e8. But I should be able to hold a blockade on... Or takes, they have knight e5, right? Okay, let's take this right now. Bishop e3, there's takes, right? So take, here, here, rook e8. Right, so I should just play king f1, actually. Or I should come here. No, because then you also take it. Okay, king f1 is fine. I mean, I'm up a piece. I'm up a piece, right? Okay, they want this. It's actually not a bad idea at all. Can I trade the queens? Yes, I should be able to. Let's just, like, really force them off. Let's go here. Just be really safe about this. No, we're trading queens. Sorry. Oh, I had takes and takes d7? That was my whole point of coming there? No, wait, okay, I have it now. Unless they're playing king g8. Then I take... No, let's keep it simpler than it is. Oh, yes, I have this move. Oh, yes, what a beautiful check. What a beautiful check. No, they got no way out of it. They've got no way out of it. Yeah, rook e6 only move. Rook e6 only move. Alright, let's just get everything off the board. No, my opponent was actually a very good player. Very tricky. Very, very tricky. I have to check now. No. I actually kind of respect how they played that. Just sacrificing and going for it, but we got him. We got him. What is up, everybody? No, I play the Von Hennig. How is Team Gambit Chads doing? How are we doing? We are in 5th. Let's go. I have 12 points. There's someone with 13. D4. Alright, you want to berserk against me? That's fine. I said, that's fine. Do it. Alright, see y'all. What's up, Nancy Carter? Can I reply to you in chat? Hi. There you go. Have I seen Anna Kramling's GM dad play the Grafe Banco against her in her latest YouTube video? No. I'll have to check that out. Alright, wait. We're just transposing into this Queen's Gambit A6 line. Let's play here. Try to make you move that and then move it again. Then I'll play B5. This is actually probably a really good move. B6, C6. Can I win that pawn? I kind of thought I could. Yeah, let's just do it. Is it here? Really? This is probably not what I wanted. Do they know this? Like some people just rattle off stockfish moves. It's crazy. You're just defending it. Okay. How do you know that c5 is playable in that exact position? I don't know. Some people just know these things. All right. I mean, no, but the thing is, like, my knight hangs, right? All right, what if we just, like, try really hard to get it? We're gonna just try really hard. A little ridiculous. You know what? It's what we came up with. It's what we came up with. I'm gonna get this pawn. They can use the square. I always have this pin. I can't guard this rook in any case. It will be mine. What a maneuvery. King h8. I had very few squares to work with. Because his pawn was cramping me. But here, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, and he resigned as soon as I took the mighty c6 pawn with the epic king h8. Wow. Karpov would weep. All right. We are killing it. We are killing it in this arena. Let's go. Sigma 2011. God, I want to beat this person. Is that the year they were born? And that's their... Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, we got a Petrov. I'll just play d4. I don't know if you want to Stafford me or what. E takes d4. I don't know. Not a very Sigma line. I don't know. Alright, here. They're coming here. You know what would be nice? A queen on e4. She would be very nice. Just controlling the whole board. Can't be touched because takes his en passant check, which is sweet. And would actually win the knight because the bishop wouldn't defend. Notably defend c2. This knight will have to go away. Let's play... Should I play a3 or c3? Just a3. Well, okay. I would redirect the knight potentially back into the game. Or actually... actually, do your worst. Do your worst. Threaten b5 fork. Alright, bishop e7, b5, knight c5, queen g4, knight is hit, g7 is hit. Yeah, they've got problems. They've got problems. Okay, oh my goodness. What a beautiful position. What a beautiful position. I can even, like, add this. Wow. They're literally, like, completely stuck. Let's start them off with bishop b2, because I can. No, they're never playing d6. Like, first of all, they got check. Second of all, they're going to have g7 as a problem. Right, so they can't castle because h7 will hang. They can't play d6 because, oh, well, they do anyway. But g7 hangs. That was my point. Twas my point. b5. This knight now has to go to some bad square while you think about what you've done. And now I will trap this rook while you think about what you've done. Well, here takes bishop f6. I just have queen g8. I mean, I could pull back and then, like, just like castle, enjoy this super dominant position. Comes e1. Look, I mean, look how far they are from castling. But okay, I think we're just gonna take this free material. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, this became a disaster for black right out of the gate. I mean, have you seen a worse position? Have you seen a worse position? With every piece back here. Wow, king e7 was very bold, not playing queen f8. Alright. Alright. If you want it, you got it. Don't have to ask me twice. Want to keep the queens on the board? So if I castle and give the rook, I'm not sure I actually have enough there. So we kind of spent some energy here. So maybe I should just play this. Oh, rook a2, this queen e6. Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see this. Oh, I actually do need something here. I actually do need something. Okay, to this queen e6. C3, I lose the bishop. I didn't see queen e6. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to Gambito the rook. So we are down a piece, but we have two pawns for that piece. Let's play knight d2 with tempo. They're still a long way from developing. Let's play knight e4. Rook e1, bishop e6 doesn't really accomplish anything right now. Bishop e6 is their next move, whether or not I play rook e1. Let's make things tricky, right? So that was probably smart. Let's go rook d1. Trying to overwhelm here. Knight d7, I was going to take e6. Now the rook is pinned. So you need like pawn takes. And then, is there rook d7 there? Let's just go check. Knight f7, I've... Okay, now I'll do this. This is good. This is good, we got him. Little bishop. No, this is mate. Wait, that was actually a brilliant finish. Because here, if I play knight takes f6, if I grab my piece, queen c1, I get mated after here and takes. So I had to play not queen e8 because bishop d8 block and they're hanging on, but queen f8 check specifically. So there's no bishop d8. They would lose their queen. So they come back king d7, and then things work out beautifully for this checkmate. Sigma 2011. Sigma 2011. You would be 13 years old, potentially 14. I can't believe you got that username. It's probably a huge rush for that username. Let's keep it rolling. We are perfect in this arena. Are the arena flags annoying, or are they okay? Where are the arena flags? I would love to see... I actually don't know the standings right now. Let's go, let's go. But we're perfect, and I assume my Gambit Chad teammates are also doing excellently. What is this nonsense? I'll give you another opportunity to correct the error of your ways and take this pawn. No? Okay. That's fine. I'll defend it and just beat you. What's this garbage? Should I come here? Takes. D5? Well, D5 is the one move that can justify the placement of that bishop. C6, D5. The thing is, they'll just ignore me. Right? They're just going to ignore that. I mean... No, I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I mean, so is this. ED4 makes me look like a genius. Playing with D5 would be like trade at some moment, then F5, and try and play E4 after that. Here, let's just retreat him. I mean, the bishop here is so stupid. Yeah, so they gotta move it. Alright, we'll play D5. Oh, I had B5, just winning the knight. Okay, my opponent is just blundering pieces in so many different ways. B5 wins the knight. CD5 gives me a dominant position. Bishop G4 is a great pin, but E4 just wins a piece the most directly. What? Is this person 2400? Alright. Let's go, let's go. Team Gambit Chads, we are in 5th place. Top 4 teams get prizes, but some of these teams are actually really, really good. Okay. Let's go. Let's play 6. Play 4. I see people writing in the Lee Chess chat, what is a Gambit Chad? What is a Gambit Chad? It's someone who plays an opening like this and just totally pranks 2551 CMs. Now we are threatening to trap this bishop. And if you move this h-pawn, we will take it and force f takes g3 and then target that pawn. We pranked you with a fun opening. Knight e4, secret idea to play g5 against someone who just automatically plays e3 like a London player would. Okay, knight d2. Oh, wait, so this is actually the top line. Some people just come up with the absolute best lines. This is, yeah, an effective way to... sacrifice. It's rook g8, right? It's rook g8, right? Because takes here. Alright, queen f6, this is too much. So it's rook g8 as I recall. F7. Queen e7. This line's also from my channel. This line is from the William Grafe Gambit Man YouTube channel, playing knight e4. This move, queen a5, I don't know. I don't know. What if I take, and you take, and I go here? You would go knight d6, and I would resign, because I have to get my queen. So, queen b4 check. Take, c3. I mean, that's probably good. I also can play b6, though. Queen c3. And just knight c6. Which might even be better. No, but queen b4 check, take, c3. Okay. Wow. Quick resignation immediately on queen b4. No, this is, I mean, I gotta get back to this arena. My team is counting on me. But super fun line here. We play knight e4. Check out the full video on my channel. You can look up Grafe attack. Literally called the Grafe attack. We just play knight e4 against the knight of 3 London. g5, h5, come right at this bishop. My opponent actually played one of the best lines, but there's so many moves they have to get precisely. In fact, I thought knight takes g5 was the move, but it's actually losing. And I did everything right. What's the move here? h3? I don't even... Okay, because it forces me to take it. Knight takes check. Interesting. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's go... Gambit Chads. How are we doing? I'm at 28. Got some people with 19. Alright, we are getting strong opponents in this arena. How am I only 14th in the arena? I've won all my games. Go ahead, you can berserk. Von Popil on the board. I never even took the Gambit glasses off, baby. Let's go. Don't want that pawn. Well, let me castle. Well, let me go queen e1. Ooh, let me go queen h4. Let me checkmate you. Let me checkmate you, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Knight e5. Knight takes e5. Bishop takes f6. Interesting. You gotta take here. I would take here. No, but we can do this cleaner, can't we? Knight e4, knight d5. No way you can play knight d5. Check. No. Should I just take it? Okay, wait, let me think. Let me think. Here. It's actually a good move. I want to eliminate this knight and eliminate there, right? My plan is pretty simple. Okay, let's just take it back. So I'm threatening to take this knight and then take h7. If you play h6, I'm going to take... No way, what? Can I just take it? The queen is defending. I could also throw this in, but it's not necessary. I have knight e4 as well. Wait, so takes... Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? My queen defends. I don't know if they saw that, or I don't know if they saw h7 at all. I mean, in fact, like, in this position, I probably missed just bishop h7, now that I think about it. Knight h7, and bishop e7. Maybe. But I had that last turn as well. Okay, here comes h6, and we need a sexy finish here. What do we got? Check, takes, rook h6. They're threatening not much. At minimum, I play rook e6 and takes e7 if I'm really actually losing material. But I have like something like queen e4. Could win the game right away. Knight f6, bishop f6, g6, bishop e7. So that's the new minimum. Rook h6 is probably the best move. Gh6. And just bishop e7. No, I mean, you gotta figure that's extremely good. So is queen e4. This threatens mate, right? So J6, and I'm just going to take this. Maybe bishop H7 check as well. Let's go here. So there was E5, right? Which is probably a good move, actually. No, they didn't even do that. Now, they're giving me every opportunity to just win this game. Check here. And then here? Or should I go queen e4 directly? Queen 4, f5. Let's go here, actually. I need you to stop bothering me with this check. Winning. Yes, check. You do not have to keep defending this. Then I could just take h6 and end the game. Yeah, this was the move. This was the move. Look at my bishop actually guarding b4. Okay, that's actually probably what they had to do. That is probably what they had to play. Okay, let's just win. Yeah, what? Let's just win. What am I even talking about? Let's just win. They're kind of a bit frozen here. Knight b6 is actually a good move. Bishop b5 was maybe cleaner, but this is sexier, if you will. It's hanging. I mean, everything's hanging. Okay, GG, GG, GG. We've won all the games. Damn, there are some good teams here. Strong opponents don't stop. And they don't stop berserking against me. So is there any good gambit against the center game? Oh! A bush gas fully accepted. Ah, partially accepted. They didn't want f7. They didn't want f7. Instead, they're just going to castle and lose immediately. That's unfortunate. No, the taking on f7 is like +3 at maximum. It's like +2.5. Yeah, I mean, okay, they just lose. But okay, I wanted to beat them kind of in style, right? I wanted to beat them. This is in style, but I've won this way before a number of times. Even this. Rook takes f2, queen takes f2, king h1. There's bishop g4, which is a really nice move. Here, knight g5 check is a really nice move. And white is checkmated immediately. But what was I going to say? Yeah, taking on f7 is really fun. It's really fun. Lines. This is like the meat of Bushgas theory. Knight takes f7, bishop takes f2 check. If king f1, we have queen e7 and other fun lines after losing the rook. Also, of course, there's just capturing the bishop and knight e4 and queen h4. So many fun lines. I would love to play that. Okay, instead we just beat them like kind of the old-fashioned way of like this is a Stafford idea, getting them here and here. You know, I go for the style points, guys. I go for the style points. Queen takes f2 here, and there's bishop g4, which is nice. But I've won this way before. That's okay. We'll win a unique way. I'm clearing the house with all the wins. Why, thank you. Although it's not even a compliment, it's an observation, isn't it? We're doing our best. Let's go. So my opponent actually gave me all this. I can just play, like, normal stuff, but we'll try to play a bit aggressive here with queen d7. And try and go get him. Let's castle. What do you got? e4, c4, e4. Options. I'll take it, actually. I'll take it. So they went pawn takes. Let's play... Well, let's play h5. Let's go get him. Why not? Knight d4... Yeah. That's 12 in a row. That's okay. I believe in you, and you will win this next one. It happens. Don't worry. Hit a new low. All 52 cards in a row. I'll just play like something solid, like f6. Queen f4 is just going to go king b8. Solid, solid, solid. Okay, b4, b5 can come. I'll just move my knight. I could play knight d4 anytime I feel like it. Queen takes d7 will be forced, and then I could either trade or go knight e2 check and recapture, which is an idea. It's certainly one of the ideas of all time. If I go here, would you take it? Would you? Alright, let's start him out with bishop h3, though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're struggling to come up with good ideas themselves. Knight takes h4, I would now just lose this. Rook takes and queen g4 with the pin on the bishop. So, okay, finally they want rook d1. But I think we got out of dodge just in time. Unless, no, they can't. I would give my queen for too much. So, well, I didn't even have to do that. In fact, I could have done something more annoying. Okay, I can go in with the big queen h3 check. I don't know why I still have these on. I'm not down any material. No, I didn't even take on g3 there. I opened up the second rank for defense for my opponent. Okay, whatever. I'll go here. Yeah, hard to follow it up with something, actually. Come in here. Yeah, this guy didn't berserk against me, unfortunately. It was giving me a bit of an edge. No, I would need this diagonal or something. I think this was a little premature. I think queen g4 would have been better. Forces like queen e2, so that h3 and takes, right? While this pawn was still blocking the rook. Alright, whatever. We can't focus on that. We still have a lot of attacking possibilities. If queen g2, I would just pull back very simply. Maybe even all the way to e6. Oh, they took it. Okay, wait. I can't check right now. Bishop e3 is possible. But I'm surprised. Okay, I'll take with the rook. Yeah, wait. Let's stack them all, right? Okay, yeah. I don't have this move. But as Ash Ketchum said, gotta stack them all. Ketchum? Ketchum. Ashton Kutcher. No, that's not right. Takes knight d4, takes the right the queen guards. Okay. Let's just be a little more chill. Bishop e7, so I want to counter rook d1 with just rook here. I don't know. Sue me, I want to checkmate on the h-file. So, okay, you want that. Should I play rook g6? No, I should probably play pawn g6, honestly. Okay, I mean, that's also annoying. It frustrates me they're just able to play around this. Like it took so much effort to do this. Come on. Should be good. g5. Okay, wait. b5 I have check, right? So we're fine. We're not losing a piece. All right, g5, g4. Move. Let's go. Enough shenanigans. If you come here, I'll take you. Wow, they're really asking for it. Now I'm ready to take some play g3. No, it didn't do anything. Erg. I have a draw. That will end my streak. No, they should just go queen f3 and draw, probably. Was bishop c5 good? I don't think it changed things much. Yeah, we really just went all out this game. My opponent was actually a very solid defender and was able to walk this tightrope. I think anyone else, it would have just like really scared them and caused some sort of overreaction. But they did not defend an ounce more than they needed to. It's like slipping a punch. Don't do it more than you need to. They're going to get away with this. Just queen takes f3 and take my rook twice. It's a draw. I don't know how any other result really can happen here. I don't have anything else. I'm trying to think. King h1 they could play. Rook takes g3 and rook g1. No, but they would lose to rook g2. It's a good way to lose. I expect they're really thinking and trying to win. I can't even go pawn c6 because an 83 gives them a good defense. Jeez, what are they thinking about? Are they gonna flag? Wait. Oh. Wait, maybe I'll play this out now. Check. Let's do it. Check. Takes. Let's go. What do you got? Oh my goodness. That was nasty. They just won. Oh, wow. What a move. Rook b1. I totally missed this. King a8. This is mate. And suddenly, King c8 and I got forked. Oh, I was feeling so good about that. I declined the draw. I thought I could win the blitz out. We lost our streak. Rook b1 was a really nice move. They got me. They got me. I think you're the only streamer leading their group. Who'd these people recruit? These people like recruit really good players? No. If you are the streamer and not leading your group, why are you the streamer? Why should people watch you? No, I mean, come on, man. Should be a given. How does that count? That's alright. There's no way people actually have better viewers than I do. I have the best viewers. So they must have like written people outside of their viewers. That was actually filthy last minute with rook b1 check. They really got me. They really got me. Is this our... No, it's not our first title player. Gambit glasses on. Alpin Gambit activated. Our favorite sly maneuver. Opponent sees it. They are a title player. Step out the way. Also against knight b4, which could get my even better bishop. So queen e4, f5 potentially, yeah. c4, the thing is that actually just makes this bishop a little loose. Knight b6. Maybe I take it and just go over. Oh. I'm gonna take it and just go over. It's honestly kind of compelling. Just keeps things solid without having to mess around on the diagonal. I was gonna have to step off anyway. And I think the bishop kind of needs to be there. Keep my knight out of the these squares. No, you're gonna let this happen. Alright. H5, H6. Knight g5, h6. Do I follow that up with queen h4? And h7? My other option is just like the very solid a3. Alright, a3. Just no knight b4. Just playing it solid. Maybe this was a good move, h6. He's calculating some, like, queen h4 in that position. Okay, the knight comes back here, which is understandable. But now is where we activate our strongest idea, which is queen to h4. And now the knight is frozen where he just landed. Mate threats will come, and I will pressure this poor knight. So my opponent is trying to play e5. Now I've got a few ways to do it. I can use this knight to try and get to you. I can move this to try and play rook takes f6. Bishop g5 is the most direct. h6, question is, can I take it? My opponent will almost surely test me on this. e4. I think we're okay in e4 with queen g5. But gh6, queen h6, e4 then. Now potentially it's better to just delay this a move. And play something solid like knight c3 to fight against e4. Knight's not going anywhere. This bishop can't help. I control this diagonal. No, I mean bishop g5, maybe it won the game last turn, I don't know. But I think I actually have all the same resources this turn. Hard to see what they do. If they want to play h6 themselves, then I'll take it, with this move included. And a3 and king h1 looking very useful now, no knight here. So they play g6 themselves. So that, okay, they don't want to lose immediately. Okay, but we've got a number of resources here, including knight takes e5 and just eating on f6. Knight g5. Knight g5 might be the best. They should play h5, and then I feel like I can get them. I wanted like rook f6 takes knight e4. No, it's too much. It's just double. I think this is working. A little more complicated than I needed to make it. Because I think my attack should have just been very good. But working is working, is it not? Bishop should be here. G6. They have bishop e6. Maybe this was forced. Oh, wait, no, I thought I was up a piece here. Oh, no. Wait, no. This is not what I wanted at all. Shit. That went wrong. Rook takes f5. That's what I needed, I'm sure. Or just lead with the knight. Take, and then just take here. No, that was a few missed opportunities. Can't believe I didn't win that. What's up, random spicy beta BM dragon? There was no Greek gift because the knight could come to f6. Right, so after taking on h7, check, and comes back to g8. Black's next move is knight f6. So if the knight's in contact with that square, this will cover h7. Oh, but I had rook f6, didn't I? Oh, so they would have had to play king g6. Oh, potentially make a good point. If that's play king g6, it could have worked. Would have been interesting. Maybe I should have done that. Alright, my opponent... Whoops. This guy, I played him already. We won. Maybe it was with the other color? No, it was with the same color. He played bishop f4 last time, though. He's learned his lesson. And instead playing this line. Okay. He knows some theory. He actually knows more theory than I do. Because he's still rattling off moves, unless he's just making things up. I would take g3, but only once they castle. c5 is good if they've played f4. If they haven't... No, I mean, okay, this is still probably a good move here. dc, and then I'm winning this knight. I need a caffeine pill after this game. So c4 and b5 is probably a good idea. Take some space. c4, b5. Knight h5 is not playable, actually. Okay. That means c4, b5. Let's do it. Seems like a solid achievement. And for them to play f4 without even a3, I think is actually a serious oversight. Because now I should play b4, and then I should grab the square. Is this working? What's the deal here? What is the deal? Just sacrificing a piece. I mean, it was a good piece set because I liked my position if they didn't do that. So if I take e3, they take f7. No, wait, but I just take here and then take e3. And then I'm just winning. Well, no, they have f takes. They have f takes. They have f takes. And then... So then they would have queen takes f7. Do I want this position, though? Here. Rook moves. I mean, maybe this is still good. Then I would take e5. I hit a new low. All 52 cards in a row. No. Okay, wait, let's stop wasting time. Let's just go for this. I think it could be cool. What do you got? Whoa. That was fast. Nice move, actually. I didn't see it. Let's go somewhere. This is my only move. Rook c1 now. I have queen no. Do I lose? No, I have knight c6. Okay, wait, but this position's dangerous. Because it's not what I wanted. Queen is off. line here. Here on H6 is probably my best resource. That's good. Coordinates, so the queen defends. But now I need to deal with this, but rook a7 is smart. Defend. Defend. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Wow, my opponent is very fast. Wow. Yeah, this was dumb. No, rook d7 is what I needed here, not the square that's just hanging. Alright, wait. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Alright. Let's go. We were winning. We got tired. We stopped winning. Now, a couple caffeine pills. We're going to get right back to it. Let's go. Let's go. We cannot let our fellow Gambit Chads down, baby. Where's my water? So if queen e1, queen b6, b3, c4, bishop d2, queen b6. Which one? Take. No, I need there to be no nonsense. Go here. Okay. I said no nonsense. I said no nonsense. Not the most ridiculous knight maneuver you've ever seen. I think you've misheard me. What, you're gonna come here and here? I don't think so. Let's go. Let's go. What we got? What do we got? I would like one F5 square, please. I would like one F5 square, please. It is not hanging. Shout out to this queen, who is now doing a great job. You're going to castle that way? Please. Please do. Don't let me stop you. few ideas. My best idea is this. Threatening d6, which is hanging now. And also f6, trapping the bishop because your knight is on f8. Because your knight is on f8. No, f6 is going to trap you. What are you going to do? d5. So, okay, that was your only move. But I also supported bishop g5. This has to be good. Okay, now you can't even castle this way, even if you wanted to. I have some tricky tricks up my sleeve. All right, let's start him off with... Well, okay, wait. Okay, start him off with this. Now, if you play f takes, I will grab over here. If you play bishop takes, I will use this square. Okay, then I will use this square. Knight f3 was also compelling. No, wait. The best move order here is check, take, now knight in. Now we've really got you tied down. Knight e7, knight g7. Should I come in? It's quite interesting. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Shoot. What am I doing now? Come on, we can win this game. No. Oh, wow. They missed mate as well. Check. Oh, wow. What in the world? Damn. Oh, yes! Wait. Oh. What? Okay, they had a few opportunities to beat me. I think even at the very end. No, but obviously they have me in a bind here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Even if I come all the way around, I play king g2, they play f4. Then I play here, so they play f3. So I'm stuck with this little pattern. Takes, obviously I should have pushed, but I just did it at a moment where they were burning some moves. Okay, I was fortunate to draw that game. Okay. What's up, side right? Any features I'd like to see? No, all good. I love your Lichess tools. Shout out to Lichess tools. Find this on the Chrome extension. Discuss it in our Discord. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. good. Getting a line that we know already. I faced this yesterday. I faced this exact move yesterday. Bishop d2, bishop c3. Which is very strange that people don't just go bishop e2. Do they see this idea? It's very hard to see. Okay. Alright. We know from yesterday. No, the bishop was here. No, yeah. That the best move here was queen c7 or queen b6. I analyzed this yesterday. Wow. Hopefully you guys are watching on YouTube right now, and because I won this game. Maybe I even won it in style. And it makes for a great YouTube video. We're playing d5 here. And I'll put it right after the game from yesterday, because that was also a really cool one. Okay, take my pawn, please. Give me stuff. Bishop d3, so yeah, you can threaten mate here, and you also have this other guy. But, well, what I want is g6, which threatens mates on the dark squares, but then d4, shutting that down. Okay, ed4. Takes, knight takes. Maybe we live life dangerously, trade everything, so that we can give a check. It feels though if I don't do this, I'll just play h6, which is possible. I play d4 later, take, but okay, you've already castled, and it feels like a concession, so we gotta go for this. Stay ambitious. Okay, so you're gonna threaten mate. And I'm gonna play d4. Takes. You're gonna want to reopen that diagonal at all costs to try to checkmate me here. That's fair enough. Here takes. I would play right cd4, knight d4. I also have resources this way. Potentially my queen should have been on b6 for this reason. Not sure my opponent wanted to tango with me like this, but that's what they get. Rook d8 is just a simple way out, right? So they would castle owing to this pin. I have bishop f8 if I need to patch up, and just cd4. But then they castle. So let's stay ambitious. Knight takes d4. I still haven't actually figured out what I want to do. So let's think about that. I want maybe knight e5. Is that crazy? I want to hit the bishop and g2. d4. Takes, check. I can do this. Okay, my big goal of stopping them from castling has been accomplished, but I'm down 2 pawns and dealing with a checkmate threat. Now we could play this though. Here, kf1. I would just play f6. E5. The other option being knight b4. Or e5. Yeah, let's go here. I think this is the best one we've come up with. So again, I'm really just trying to stop castling at all costs. So we're attacking the bishop, and I would take g2. Now we're having to be a little dangerous here because my opponent's played pretty well. So we're playing this pretty spicily. Pretty spicily. Because our king is a factor. For example, castles, knight takes d3, and knight e6 is a line I missed, and I lose because I get checkmate on g7. That's not good. Sometimes I feel like when I say it and when the stream is here that was a result of stream sniping. But it's also just, could have just been a good player. E6 gets me. So, what to do, what to do, what to do. This knight b5 in other cases. It's actually not a good situation at all. Should probably just go knight g4. Let's try going here. Yeah, dangerous stuff. The bishop on c3 actually operated quite well. b5, I have queen c6, so they don't want to do that. Otherwise, I'm tucking back in here, but they can just move this. Just move this and just be up a couple of pawns. Yeah, I didn't even have this. Knight b5 traded off. I was looking at knight g4 and taking. Here, do I have any good resources? No, I thought I could take the bishop. I didn't think they'd be castling at all. Knight e6 was getting me. They do this. I think it's a blunder because of take and bishop a6. Let's start off with bishop f8 though to not lose. Like rook can come across. I can get mated. Oh, they just lost their queen. Check. Bishop controls. Well, they can give their queen here. But knight takes, I would take the queen. Okay, finally... I was going to say, yeah, finally we trade off for this great bishop. Even before I take a2. This bishop has been very good. Let's have a look at this after the game, because I got away with one. I got away with one. So we go back and forth attacking here. Oh, defended the pawn, but lost the defense of the bishop. Alright, wait, let's analyze this. Because this might have been, maybe, I have a very good record in this line. I have a very good record in this line, and this might have been the best way someone's played against it. Me as black, 68% win, 25% loss. The rest, which is only 7% draw. So it's this line, drawing the queen out, which we were just talking about. Bishop d2, bishop b7, bishop c3, queen c7 is correct. So we're immediately targeting this queen as the bishop sets up on her nice post. Now we're threatening, right? So if you ignore me again, I'm threatening knight, maybe b4 is even better. Either that or coming into c2. Right here, this is actually very problematic. I don't think the queen can stay on the bishop. She'd have to move, and then I would take it. So the discovery is pretty brutal, especially like here. I can go wherever I want, right? And then waltz right into c2. So queen h5 makes a lot of sense to step off it. d5 is the move, right? So it takes, again, this is very strong, and I want to play d4. Here comes bishop d3, threatening mate. g6, queen h6. In fact, this was the best move, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's kind of a just because you can move. This is mate. The pieces operate so well. But okay, I could take this and hang on. It's my only move. Otherwise, I mated. Queen h6, d4. So I had him. I did everything right here, and it's -1. -3. What I missed? The move here is bishop f6. Why did I think I couldn't do this? I thought because the bishop was unprotected, then there would, but there's nothing here. Like this is just, I could even just go check. No, it's -3 because their king's just in the middle. Bishop f6. There's no more mate threats. Obviously, I threaten the knight. Take here. I can even play queen takes c6. You can't castle. It's -5.6. You can't castle in either direction. All right, this is mate. It's crazy. No here. And okay, I mean we could just win with this, but also queen takes f6. You're just stuck in the middle. Even though we're down 2 pawns, you're just stuck in the middle, and it's over -4. Best move is just giving the bishop and castling. So, wow. Bishop f6 just ends the game. Knight e5 was a huge error. It was the critical moment, and I didn't get it right. And it's a big error because of the best move, which is castles. If they just have to play bishop e2, then I think we are in business, because I was going to take this. Unless I'm just totally off. No, yeah, I need a bishop f6. Interesting. So, knight e5, yeah, they castle. I mean, I get lucky here. But yeah, there's knight takes d3 and a6. Very nice move. Hits the queen, finds mate. Both the knight and the bishop support that checkmate. Okay, I mean, I just got a little lucky here. I mean, I played well. And in fact, we're getting back into the game a little bit because I have this resource, I think. No, what? This is killer. Is this bishop pointing at my king, man? Okay. Anyway. All right, well, we won the queen there, and we got away with one. Subscribe. Back to the arena. Queen check in 75. I was thinking about this. Oh, we're playing an IM. I was thinking about this, but I think just an 82 in that position. But good question. All right, Valle Papille. This is a good move. This is a good move. Defend, defend, defend. Valle Papille Gambit on the board. Gambit glasses on. H6, another annoying move. So I could just grab my pawn. I don't want to... I mean, I'm sure objectively that's the best option. It's just not really what I was feeling about the position, you know? Just not really what I was feeling. Let's go to f4. Let's reroute. Let's look at this c7 point. Okay, really? Really denying my gambit. Okay, okay. Now we're in. Now we're in. c6 and e6, though, was well timed because they're controlling d5. But are you? I can play d5. Takes, knight takes, takes, rook takes. Do I do it? I could start with knight e5 here. It might be a good move. Bishop h7. g5 is also compelling. h4 is compelling. e5. Potentially just trade an knight d5. Okay. Don't kill my vibe. We're going to go for d5 here. So cd knight takes. This is even interesting. Rook c8 they have. Okay. Okay. Rook c8 immediately. They are asking for it, are they not? They have hits here. I might just come back knight c3 in this case. Then bishop b4. Okay. We're gonna come back knight c3. I want knight e5. We just gotta trust. We just gotta trust. I have no other option right now. I want to take here. That's what I wanted. What do we got? What's happening? Okay. Well, queen b6 check, and then they would defend on e6. So I was thinking about this. F takes g6. Some pressure here. And this move. They are fast. Fast and furious. Oh yeah, I can't actually take d7. Kind of forgot about that. Roll of chess. Can't actually take d7. I thought that was pinned. Oh. Nice. Wow. I can't believe we pulled that out. That was a wild ride. I think they had me. Then they were just playing for time. This is a mistake lower rate it's making against me. No, but my opponent played this this is one of the better ways I've ever faced the Von Papillon. Because... No, just from start to finish. Because, first of all, they didn't take on F3. Right, taking on F3 generates everything for me. Queen takes F3, hitting F5, hitting B7, right? So people fall into this. And then even now, taking F3, knight takes F3, I would castle, I would play D5 on E6, I would open the D and the E lines, I would have knight E5, take on G4 just gives me more with bishop H3. So they didn't give me that either. Playing here H6, and now asking me to make this trade, which I don't want to make, because it helps them develop, right? So I play your bishop F4. Even now, again, delaying this a little bit with C6, which is a useful move. And now even here, they have like a bishop pair. C6, they have queen E5. They control D5 a little bit better. So I castle. Now they take F3 and E6 with this a little better under control. So that when I break with D5, it's actually not nearly as good. Like D5 needs to open up the E line. And so just making this trade wasn't enough. In fact, it opened up the C line. So rook C8, they're actually making great use of this bishop. So I just have to go back to knight C3. Okay, this was brutal. Apparently check, queen b6. Yeah, I mean, their pieces are good now. I didn't really crack it open the way I quite wanted it to. H4 would have been better, targeting this bishop, going for maybe G5, H5, trying to open up lines over here instead of opening up lines onto my own king. Because I didn't really open up a line onto their king. I opened up a line onto mine. So we go here for knight e5 with this pin. They take c3, engine 1 just bishop back. So now we've got this crazy line here where we're sacrificing back and forth. This was bad. So I just wanted this, f takes g6. And rook d6, I didn't see this move. And saying it's about equal here as we both go after each other's king. It's in a wild line. Well, they should go here, actually. So it's saying, yeah, that it's evaluating that to a draw. I just have to get back to the arena. Here I'm just worse because I think I'm down some pawns. But I get away with it. They dodge the queen trade. Okay, I should be completely lost here. Rook to f4 can eliminate this bishop and come in queen c3. I should be completely lost, but they're playing pretty quickly. And what happened is they played knight c3 instead of just like rook f2 and checkmate, taking away that square. You know, I should be toast. But they're playing here knight c3 to try and get me. But now, like, it opened up that. So suddenly there's this. And then they make a bad problem worse by playing rook to f6 and hanging here. So this should be a draw with rook c6 as a defense, apparently. But they play rook f6. I grab the rook. I don't take here because there was rook f1, but I should have done it because king b2 defends my queen. I thought I would lose my queen. So I go check. I will waste a couple moves trying to gain some time on 2-second increment. Okay, we trade here. I check. Now I check trading on g6 so that I can eliminate this knight. I throw that in between. Yeah, so then I was able to eliminate this knight. Knight c3 was an interesting pre-move prank. I think they wanted me to pre-move taking on e2. But okay, then we were up a rook, and we got away with that one. But this was a very effective way to play against it. They delayed taking on f3 for a long time, and c6 I think is a very effective move against the Von Papillon, in which case we should direct our attention to the king side. Okay, we won, though, somehow. Let's get back to this arena. Lions are built different. They play very fast. Yes. They did. Maybe FMs can play fast, too. Should I berserk? Oh, well, it's too late for me. It's too late for me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, Gambit Chads. E5. This guy had prep against the Von Hennig. I don't think it makes any sense. No, I just go... I'll go king takes even. Lots of options. E6, f4, bishop f4, knight takes e4. We are overwhelmed. F4... I guess I would kind of be going all out for a pawn, which feels a little lame. Let's play e6. I think this is interesting, because knight b6, it kind of unfurl their whole position. because here, yeah, I was thinking about both knight takes and just bishop takes here. Again, keeping this tension, which seems to be common. All right, they really didn't want to make this capture. So I will just be up a pawn then if you really, really insist. And they have no compensation. I mean, what compensation could they possibly have? All right, let's take it. And let's just put our knight on e4, which should be a rather beautiful square. Bishop f4 playable as well. No, let's go. Let's go here. Just a spicy move. I just want to stop what I know is their idea. And now both recaptures are helpful for me. It's not losing a piece, unfortunately. I should probably go that way, yeah. King e1, rook takes d6. Yeah, the thing is, I can't tuck in here anymore because of the knight d3 problem. So let's just go with this. And king f2. Should I play b3 first? No. Is this annoying? No, we're fine. Knight g3. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Clog this file. This file that was bothering me. Knight e4 here. I don't have it. No, I don't have it. So let's just play b3. And rook d2. Or should I play c4? Jam him in. Yeah, this is smarter. Yeah, wait. They just jammed their own knight in here. They really did. They absolutely did. Let's play... Okay, wait. Let's just stop g4. I don't know. They have knight c2. Should I have played rook d2 first? Okay. Now I'll take it. Yum. Knight f5 may be better. It was actually had 2 fork threats. Okay, well. I still got this one. Not obvious to me how you stop them, unless I'm blind. Let's just pour in. Let's just pour in. We got him. I'll just take it. No nonsense of a3 and other things. No nonsense, no nonsense. Let's just eat. Eat. Okay, take. Here. I recognize this would be checkmate, and is probably what they want. Let's go here, right? So king b8. The reason I did this is actually so knight e6, knight d8 wasn't a resource with the king defending the knight. Now I think it's mate. Or rook d4, rook d8. So I went there provoking king b8 because I had 2 checkmate threats. And now they are just delaying the inevitable. Let's go, let's go! How are we doing? Okay, we are in 8th place. Go Gambit Sheds, go. Shout out to Nigerian Warrior, who's closing in on me for the lead in our team. Wow. I would be honored if I wasn't in the lead. Western Sahara flag. I gotta respect that. sure that's a country. Why else would there be a flag? Let's go... I have a lot of options here, actually. I'll go queen b6. Do something spicy. We set up a little oddly that, you know, the knights developed last. Where do you want to go? There? Okay. Oh, yeah, we berserked. Okay, let's move. Can I win something? My opponent seemed to be pretty confident about this. Or they're just moving quickly. Hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, pawn for William? What? What? No, but they can win both rooks if I went the other way. Oh yeah, there was no increment. I berserked. Shoot. Okay. I berserked. Greens from Vietnam. What is up? Yeah, we did a morning stream today, so y'all are here. I was in Vietnam. Not in the 60s. But in 2008 for... Interesting. What if I go here? What if I just like, no, I don't want your pawn? No, I think the problem is like, this comes with check? I don't know. It's actually... Okay, I'll just take it. I'll just take it. I was there in 2008 for the World Youth Chess Championships. When I was 8 years old. Let's go queen takes. It was my first World Youth. It was a lot of fun. It was my first time outside of the US or Canada, also, as I recall. It was a great experience. I quite like the country. Okay, wait. I have some interesting ideas. Check. I want c6. Takes. Recapture. Take on c6. Queen takes c6. Win the rook. Does it work? Maybe not. They also can just go here. I mean, it kind of feels like c6. Whoa. Feels like an overreaction. That feels like an overreaction, yeah. Should I take... Well, pawn takes is probably exactly what you want, right? Okay, here. Probably exactly what you want. Let's... Because g5, I feel like you were happy to do that. King g7. I mean, you might do it anyway. Let's pressure here. Let's make you move. Let's play e5. Let's open this. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. g6. This is an interesting line. e5, knight f4, ef6, queen f6, rook e8, checkmate. What do we think? Do it? e5, knight d5, ed6. Too much thinking. Let's just play it. Bishop g3 is totally fine. I could just play e5 next turn. But some spicy lines that hopefully end in mate. Here, here. Knight e2. Alright. Or just bishop e5. No, we've got a lot of good moves here. His bishop can also try to come there. e5, knight f4, knight g6. I actually feel like I'm giving too much material for the queen. Is that even possible? Let's just take with the bishop then. Kind of feels like I gave away some important dude. That's alright. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. We are in the last 7 minutes of the streamer battle. Rook takes a strong, knight takes a strong. Let's go rook takes. Let's try to get this guy into the game. Bishop e6. I want to hit him with knight d4. This is very nice. I don't know why I don't have the Gambit glasses on. Didn't I play a Goring Gambit this game? This whole game was the Goring Gambit. Nope. Not there. Maybe here. I wish you were gone. I wish you weren't there. Queen e3, they just move the bishop. I mean, it's like a fun move to play, but a nonsensical one. Let's go here and make some targets. I also take away bishop e6, which actually is probably a good resource for them. I mean, yeah, I was threatening mate, actually, with the bishop controlling. Rook e7, bishop e6. You just gotta assume that doesn't work. Yeah, I would take b7. Okay, wait, what if you take my rook, though? No. So, let's hop around. No, let's go here. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, spicy stuff? No. Rook d1? Rook d1, queen 3. Yes, even better. Is unnecessarily precise. This was also very good. But unnecessarily precise is my middle name. That just seemed good. Just seemed good. Now the knight pours. Let's go back here. Boom, boom, boom. Go check. Now let's take it. That bishop was hanging a moment ago, which is why I moved it. Okie doke. Yeah, that rook is jammed. G3, yes. No, this hits my rook, and this is not check. Let's just go here then. Threatening this. Very hard to defend. So, let's just play h3. I better. Okay, whatever. This is still winning. Threatening all this. Oh! Oh no, my queen is there. I totally saw that. Whew. Whew. Let's go here. This is mate. Oh, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game, what a game. Wow, 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 wow. This was a fun one. This was a fun one. My opponent was a good player. So what happened here? Let's have a look real quick. So, c3, we had a Goring Gambit. And this is a very improved version of the Danish because they don't have this d5 bailout resource, right? If we had played... this is why I recommend the Goring over the Danish, because they can always just play d5 to get out of this line at any moment. And you lose your compensation. Here, my opponent plays c2, which is an interesting way to sacrifice against this. And now bishop to b4 check. Okay, queen b3 we play to target f7 before they develop the knight, right? Because castles would defend f7 very nicely with the rook. So we play it now. They don't have knight h6 because of the bishop. So we force an awkward queen move. And after castles, we're threatening knight d5 with no more pins. So they have to get rid of the knight. Queen takes e3 targets here. Knight f6 and we pile on, right? So castles, we're going to keep trying to hit them. So they don't do that. They play an 85 to try and stop e5. But now I throw in this nice move check, which actually kind of forces king f8. Because c6, I would take here and take here. Queen takes e6, win the rook. So they don't do that. Instead, they have to play king f8. So now we've forced them to not castle, and we're trying to rip open the center, and we were able to do that. So now we've got these files open, and we're cooking, Rook's there. Rooks are swinging in, threatening rook e8, checkmate with the bishop there, so they cut off the bishop. Now we're targeting f7 and take away bishop e6, which would just clog my file, so they don't have that. Queen b3 was a nice move, looking at unprotected things I can attack. Bishop d8, rook d1. Okay, yeah, unnecessarily precise. This is literally +7. We didn't do it. Rook d1, I just did it because I could and thought this was nice, but I should have just done the other one. Queen f4 now is kind of annoying. They're attacking some stuff, so we got to come back to attack their stuff. But, okay, this is very good. They were playing without a rook the whole game, and they only had a pawn for it, and they were just really trying to defend everything. Here, we're not even down any material. We eat more stuff. Rook e1, now threatening the bishop, right? The rook is out of the game. It's a big difference when you're castled versus when you had to move your king. This rook is not there to defend you from getting checkmated. I'm just going to take here. So they have to play g6 to not lose immediately. h3 was just a useful move to play in time trouble, so I didn't get mated. Because, like, okay, I was thinking about taking here. King g7, 85, now threatening mate, and threatening to take g6, and this is just completely winning. Because the queen is defending f2. Because the queen is defending f2, which would have checkmated me, which I totally saw the whole time. So here we mate them. Okay, GG, subscribe. Let's go. Very educational game. Thank you, thank you. All right, we have a minute and a half left in the streamer battle. Go Team Gambit Chads. We are in 8th place of 11. I don't know. If you're not leading your team and you're the streamer, all right, Ronaldo playing chess had a lot of people at a GM. Thank you to Lee Chess for hosting the streamer battle. Love this. It's myself and 10 other streamers. Thank you to all the Gambit Chads and fans of mine. Oh! I need to eat my words. Someone else just jumped. Shout out to Harold Atunya from Sweden, who I'm actually 0-1 against, I see here on Lee Chess. FM, who just jumped in front of me with 48 points to my 47. Great work. Okay. Well, then this is now valid. Because I'm not leading my team either. Oh, man. Is late joining allowed? Well, there's 9 seconds left in the arena out of the 2 hours. So, yes, but that's all right. Okay, the streamer arena is done. Ronaldo playing chess is the victor. I'm not sure who's actually the leader of this team. I'm not sure who is Cristiano Ronaldo, which of these Lee Chess usernames, but 1395 points. They had 391 players. I just need to name my team after some like really popular athlete. People are like, wow, I like that athlete. I'll join that team. No, instead I named my team after the best philosophy to play chess. Shout out to all 50 of you guys for joining the Gambit Chads team. Really appreciate y'all. Here, we can have a look. Or you can see actually. Yeah. So, yeah, the top 20 scores counted here. Great work. We are going to join the next streamer battle, certainly. We're going to do even better. This is a lot of fun. I'm not sure who is actually the leaders of these teams here. I mean, we can have a look. Can I? I actually can't look. GG. But yes, the top 4 teams got prizes. What I want to do next is actually a sub battle. I was thinking about reaching out to my friend Eric Rosen. Maybe a couple other people. Because I like the idea of playing with you guys. This was actually a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. So, to stay updated on that, what you should do is you are already here on my YouTube channel. You should click on the link tree. And from the link tree, there's a couple things. First of all, you got the full Gambit Chad repertoire. All the fun gambits you can play against any line. Brand new awesome stuff. Hard researched by me. And peer reviewed by others in our Discord server, which is here. And Discord server, share games, opening ideas, etc. And get notified of all this awesome stuff. Also, this is not my last stream of the day. This is not my last stream of the day. Zolpi streamed yesterday. I didn't even know Shrance was, like, back in chess. Like, back in chess. That's awesome. Appreciate you all. What was I going to say? It's not my last stream of the day. I will be joining the Chess TV live stream in about 2.5 hours from now with the one and only Matt Thomas, head of United Chess Boxing. What we will be doing there is breaking down my chess boxing match. As many of you know, not only am I the Gambit man, but I'm also on the grind towards the World Chess Boxing Championships, which are in a little over 4 months in Serbia in September. We plan on winning, or at least doing our very best, but we plan on winning. And I had a few matches. They went all right. The boxing portion too, the chess portion especially. We'll be breaking that down with the former world champion himself. So I will be posting that info also in the Discord. So join up here, and I'll see y'all later today. But I got to sign off. What's the good suggestion you have for my channel? But yeah, I like playing with you guys. Great work, my fellow Gambit Chads. Thank you so much. This won't be the last time we are teammates. I'll see y'all. Thanks so much. Subscribe. I'll see y'all later today on Matt's channel for the Chess TV live stream with a very different side of William Grafe, the chess boxer. Peace out, y'all.